Two Bay Area favorites are joining forces to create a unique dining experience. Chef Ted Dorsey from The Mill is back, but doesn't come alone. Barry Ellwanger from Motorworks Brewing are here. And we also decided to call in, I'm going to call you a Buccaneer. You know you from the playing days. DeMar Dotson from the Tampa Bay Bucks to talk about their executive beer and bourbon 5-course dinner happening tomorrow night. I am so glad you're here now to hurry and talk about this. I know it was years in the making. And DeMar here, I was asking if you're going to do the cooking, and you quickly pointed out, like, no, I'm going to be on the business side of things, right? Well, let's talk about this relationship. As I said kind of in that intro there, you guys are some of our favorites here on the blend.
Thank you.
And Barry had said that you've been working on this for years. Let's talk about kind of how it came together and what the vision was for tomorrow night's event.
Yeah, so, you know, Ted and I have been friends for quite some time. We were actually talking about what can we do that's like truly unique. There's so many, you know, beer dinners and wine dinners, and they all kind of follow the same exact path. And we wanted to mix it up a little bit. So we were talking and put a couple of our favorite things together, great food, some bourbon, and of course some amazing beers.
And again, you're kind of giving us an example of the menu, right?
I am. So a couple of things that I'm preparing today is this is a Gulf Coast grouper. It's a black grouper that I'm paired with a boniato puree, which is a Japanese white yam, and then a tomatillo lychee salsa, if you will, that I'm using a beer and a bourbon in every course to cook with. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're excited. I'm excited to be able to do this dinner, and like Barry said, this is something we've been talking about for a long time. So we wanted to make it fun and do some interesting things. So our intermezzo for the event, the intermezzo is meant to be kind of a palate cleanser in between your appetizer and your entree.
Okay.
So I thought it'd be fun to do a bite kind of with a shot. So it's a panko crusted Port Salut cheese with a pear marmalade, and then you'll eat that, and then you'll take the drink, which is the Boilermaker shot, if you will.
Man, okay, so I'm loving the ideas. I'm liking you guys are doing something different, and maybe another twist to doing something different was adding another B in for Buccaneer. I love alliteration here, but DeMar, explain your relationship a little bit with the Mill and why you wanted to come out to be a part of this event.
Yeah, well, one, I'm trying to get into the restaurant business, trying to look out for life after football. I mean, I just got done with my 11th season, going in my 12th season, currently a free agent with the Bucks. So, we're trying to see what's going to, transpire there. And I met those guys through a mutual friend, and they brought the opportunity to me, and I got with Ted and Jason, man, and I love those guys, and I love the food, and I believe in investing in people, so those so great people, man, in the food, so we're gonna go a long way with this.
Yeah, DeMar was trying to joke around with me, saying that he absolutely cooks and he was actually going to be a chef. But we, of course, then said that we are not the chefs.
My wife does all the cooking.
Their wife does the cooking. My husband takes that role. So we're alike on that one. How is it going down there? As we're talking about our inability to cook.
Yeah, no, we're good. It's almost done.
Okay, so you're almost done with the dish here. One of the other things that Barry was talking about that I think is really, really exciting about this event, a lot of these beers that you're bringing out, usually you can only enjoy in your tasting room, right?
Yeah, so, again, wanting to do something a bit different. So rather than just going and, making every beer have similar features, we really wanted to make some of them have contrasting features and kind of like riff off of flavors in a very different way. But yeah, a lot of these beers have never seen distribution that we're going to use for this night, and we're, really excited to share some of this stuff that we're lesser known for. We do a lot of different things.
Yes.
A lot of it does hit distribution, but some of our more esoteric things, you have to come down to see us, and we wanted to use those for this.
Wanted to show them off a little bit.
A little bit, flex the muscles.
Speaking of, so Barry and I, we're going to go with this. We've decided that showing off beer a little bit more is putting them in wine glasses.
Yeah, we're working on presentation. We're mixing things up across the board.
This is something I would totally do in my house, but I would do it like behind closed doors. So I love that we did that. Let's go ahead. I know you've got examples. What do we have here that you're by the way, we only have one more glass. Is this going to Chef or DeMar here?
Oh, DeMar.
DeMar. I don't know. You said
it's
you're
off
still
season.
training. You're still training, though. I know players, right?
It's okay to drink beer on an empty stomach?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's fine. Small doses.
I keep heartburn medicine in my bag if you need some, okay?
You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Okay, what are we drinking here?
So this is our Therianthropy, and this is actually, so the base beer for the lavender that we did, if you recall, for breast cancer awareness back in October. So we actually took that same base beer and then threw it into a barrel with some mixed culture, and this is a sour beer. So this is going to have really, really cool depth of flavor, a little bit tangy, a little bit of, kind of like barnyardy, but like really, really cool, very different. And when you pair this with food, it's just incredible.
Okay, you know what's so funny? Listen to how well he describes those beers.
Right?
I'm like, yes, it's good. I just kind of shake my head and smile.
It tastes good.
So let's go ahead. I think the key now